Okay.
And she rolls it. She's got a 6, so she can move 6 spaces, but what she has to do is to determine which color she wants to land on, because that will be the category that her question comes from.
What do you mean, what color I land on?
Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll be here. You can go any spoke, and you can see you're going to either land on blue or orange or yellow, because that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
But we don't know the categories, right?
Yeah, we do. Once you land on it, that's the category your question comes from.
Wait, I didn't say go. Okay.
Let's see. On here.
And your trivia question will be from the category 80s.
It'd be
What does it
from,
say? It says 80s.
she's on green, right? Category from the 80s? Or no? If
Okay.
you roll a 6, you will immediately land on the category headquarters, right? And try for a scoring wedge of that color. You immediately land on a category headquarters, which you did, and try for a scoring wedge of that color. So, what do you mean, try for it? How do you try for it? Whichever color.
Here we go, drawing a card.
We're doing the card from the green thing, and
80s trivia, here we go.
so, let's see. When done with the question, place the card in the back of the box behind the other cards. So maybe you do draw from the front, right?
Yeah, you do.
So we draw from the front, so we'll put this back in here like we do. So we draw from the front. If you answer your first question correctly, continue your turn by rolling the die again and moving at number space. So here's the question.
Okay, here's the question. Are you ready? All right.
I'm ready.
The TV. Okay, what's the question?
Let's see how they do tonight. I'm really interested in how he's going to do.
That's the wrong side. You gotta flip it over to the question.
Question. Okay, well, question right here is, what are you doing? I got it right here. Put that down.
She was green, so
She is green, so I have to ask the green one,
you have to
right?
ask a green question, okay?
The green question is,
Is what category?
it's
M-O-V?
M-O-V.
That means movie.
Okay, movie.
Okay, 80s movie.
Okay. What film saw Robert Duvall as a disgruntled country singer? Grumble. What?
Come on, read it louder.
Here, you read it. I can't read it. I can't see it. My eyes aren't that good without a magnifying glass.
I don't remember him as a
Read
country
that.
singer. I didn't see that movie.
What film saw Robert Duvall as a disgruntled country singer grumble? I don't trust happiness, never did, never will.
I don't remember that movie at all.
All right.
I didn't see it.
So, you give up?
I give up. I have no clue.
Okay.
Okay. Now, it says answers on the opposite side of each card. When done with the question, place the card. Well, what's the answer?
Answer is Tender Mercies.
Tender Mercies.
Tender
Yeah,
Mercies.
I never did watch that. I do remember that name, but I never watched
So
that
place the
movie.
card in the back of the box in
Okay.
proper position. If you answer your first question correctly, continue your turn by rolling the die again and moving at number of spaces. Okay, now. Yep.
From the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
The category is HGN.
HGN. What's HGN stand for?
History, or that's history government?
History, government.
Anyways, what country came to the 1992 Summer Olympics after a 12-year absence and took 14 gold medals, including the first ever offered for baseball?
After 12 years of absence,
Yes, remember the 1992 Summer Olympics.
I'm going to say Cuba.
That's correct.
Okay.
Amazing.
Because they were communists, right?
You go again.
So I get to roll again. Just this
Get to roll again, both of them.
category. Well, I know we were having trouble with them, and the Cubans was good athletes, and they probably couldn't because of communism. Yeah, but we were strictly Cuba. We had the missile crisis when we were John Kennedy. Yeah, but nobody was
They've always been good baseball players.
two. All right, now I'm on 1, 2. I'm on the blue category.
Oh, this is for a wedge.
Okay, so if I answer this right, I get a wedge, right?
So, 90s is the category here, and you have to read the blue one. Make sure you don't read the
To
answer.
read the blue one.
Read the question, not the answer.
What animated sitcom clown is the son of a very disappointed Rabbi Hyman Rostovsky?
Read it again.
What animated sitcom, you know what that is, don't you?
TV show.
That's animated. It's not like
Cartoon.
humans.
Cartoon
Cartoon.
sitcom.
I know the answer.
Clown. He's
Okay.
a clown.
He's
We're
a
looking
clown.
for a character's name in this
He's the
particular show.
He's the son of a very disappointed Rabbi Hyman Rostovsky. I never saw that. I don't remember.
Okay, so he's the son of this rabbi.
We gotta know his whole name.
He's a clown
He's a clown.
Something
on a cartoon show
Cartoon show.
that was popular in the 90s.
90s. I never saw it.
Oh, wait a minute. A clown in the 90s in a TV show. Comedy.
I know what you're thinking.
Clown.
Thinking of Ren and
A
Stimpy.
clown in it.
Clown.
It was a cartoon show.
Not Ren and Stimpy.
In the 90s. Way back in the 90s.
Way back in the 90s. Like 20, 30 years ago.
10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, it could have been, not that long a year was.
Clown in the 90s.
Okay.
Okay, you either know it or you don't. You're
Take
just
a guess.
thinking.
Alright, 5 seconds.
You.
I give up.
Okay, I know the answer. Can I say it?
Yep.
Krusty the Clown.
Who? Krusty.
That's right.
Crusty.
Krusty.
Yeah, I thought you said crusty.
Krusty, that's what I said.
Yeah, crusty.
Is that what it says on the card? Okay.
From the
What show was
The
that?
Simpsons.
Put the card back in.
Oh, it was on The Simpsons.
You got that?
Put it back in. It was on The Simpsons. See, you would know that.
Make sure you get me rolling, okay? I'm gonna roll here. Okay, point it on the dice.
Point it on the dot. What?
Point it on the dice.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, go. I got
Your
it.
fingers in front of the...
I can see it. I can see it. Everything. Go
Alright,
ahead.
here we go.
Is the recording on?
Yes.
I didn't see the dice. They got away from me. I see one, but they don't show up that clear anyway.
Okay.
So you got one whole spot you can move.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the yellow.
All right. So then we draw a question from the yellow.
90s, it's gotta be 90s.
There ain't no yellow.
No, 90s, which is the gray.
How do you figure 90s?
Okay, this says 90s. All right.
Oh, okay. 90s is a gray, right?
Yeah.
This is the front.
Now, you gotta
But these are
get the
turned.
yellow question.
Okay. The yellow question is,
What category is it?
the category is IMP,
IMP? I don't know what that is.
which stands for what?
I don't know.
All right. I asked you a question. Are you going to learn what it is if you give me the sheet?
No.
How did he choose
Okay, the
category?
question. Important, I guess. What was the first U.S. state to legalize assisted suicide? Which was the first U.S. state to legalize assisted
I didn't know it
suicide.
was legalized in any state.
Huh.
Isn't that why they put Kevorkian in jail?
I
didn't
think
it
it
was
is.
legal.
I would guess the state. What would
Nevada.
Nevada? What would you say, Gil?
Yeah, I was thinking Nevada too, but I'll say California.